action. It is a super modified version of high school football. It's one-hand touch. They're not wearing real uniforms. They're wearing Griswold's wearing green T-shirts with white letters, and Killingly's out there in their white jerseys with the maroon letters and just shorts. So we are about 13 minutes into the first quarter, and Killingly has a 7-0 lead on a beautiful touchdown pass and catch by the Redmen, and Griswold has the football right now.
The first down there, Scott, on the first play. So that was a nice pass, and actually the pass went to the inside. They had three guys trips stacked on the right, and they had three guys all run different patterns, and the guy that ran the inside pattern, actually the Killingly guy missed touching him.
There's a pass complete for about 4 yards on the play.
That's Chris Thibodeau on that catch.
So you have to forgive us here tonight. We have very limited information on the rules for this game, and well as rosters. We're kind of making it as we go here. So if you tune into our girls volleyball coverage, it's almost the same thing.
There's a Quinn back. He's
almost picked. Almost picked on the play. So earlier in the game, the first possession of the game, Kevin, Griswold was picked off, and then they returned the favor 2 plays later for Killingly. They picked off a pass. So it's a little bit back and forth, but Killingly had a nice drive on the last possession.
Yeah, they had a 40-yard bomb to get him in position for that touchdown.
Here's over across the middle. He's got the pass completed. He's still going. He's going to score.
No, they're blowing the whistle.
They're blowing it dead? Wow.
That was interesting. That was Franklin. Caught the ball over the middle. He bobbled it and then grabbed it again and then took off.
I think, it looked like the kid touched him.
While he was
the defender touched him while he was bobbling it.
Yeah, so I guess they're giving him are they saying it's an incomplete pass?
No, they gave it to him, first down.
Okay, all right. There we go.
So it's first down and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 40. Curtin Quinn's back to pass again and throws deep down the side.
He's got somebody.
It's Mason Williams.
Williams.
Is that Mason Williams? Yeah, 21. No, Devin Tricow for the touchdown. So a long 60-yard touchdown pass. And Griswold are an extra point away from tying this football game with 4:34 and running.
That was
here in the first quarter.
60-yard TD.
Yes, sir. So one of the other rules we found out here for this exhibition is it's a running clock. So we have 20-minute quarters, 4 20-minute quarters with a running clock. So we're almost down to 4 minutes left in the first quarter here. So we'll see. I don't even know what's going to happen. There's some talk of some kind of a lineman challenge at the same time. So here's an unchallenged extra point for Griswold. The snap, the kick is up.
It's good.
It's right down the middle. So Griswold ties it, and we're under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. 7-7 is your score.
For those of you that are interested in knowing how they're all doing this and when everybody started, technically on the schedule, like Scott said, this is 7-on-7, no pads. They're in shorts. They're out there just kind of chucking it around like you would be with your friends on a Sunday back in the day. There's no running. It's all passing.
All passes.
Literally, the center is on a knee facing the quarterback.
Yes.
As he's in the shotgun, and he just flips it back to him. Everybody goes out for a pass, and then the insanity ensues from there.
I think they should have linemen out there counting Mississippi's. Just saying.
At least one, right?
Right, at least one. Two. You got to make it two. So they can confuse the quarterback a little bit more. 3 Mississippi rule and rush the quarterback.
Yeah, even on the kickoffs, there's no challenge. You've got the kicker kicking it to 2 guys deep, and wherever they catch it, that's where it is, and they're down.
All right. Here's the kick from the 40. It's a low-line drive. It bounces at the 33, and it's picked up at the 23 by the Redmen, and that's where they'll start their third drive of the ball game. The score is tied at 7 with 2:44 left to go in the first quarter.
The sun's finally going down.
Yeah, the sun is finally going down. It's out of our face at least. But immediately, just like that, Mike, it cooled right off, too. The temperature dropped about 7-8 degrees as soon as the sun went behind the trees here.
Sun goes down, lights are on.
That's it. Lights come on. And, hey, it's Friday Night Lights. Let's go. It's not the same as what we're used to, but, again, this is what we got. It's better than no games. So
they're spotting the ball at the 29.
I guess
now.
maybe where it lands. If it's
I guess so.
So here's the pass across the middle, and it's caught for about 12-yard pass by number 82 of the Redmen. So again, like KT said, we have every play is a pass play. There is no running. So it's kind of chaos out there. Well, it's just like you said, it's a backyard football all over again with your friends. So first down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Quarterback drops the pass, throws it across the middle again. He's got number 2, catches it across the 40, and he's touched down around the 37-yard line in Lucas.
So for those of you that have listened to the broadcast over the years, you know I live in Killingley. They've had a lot of turnover this year on the team, but there are a couple of their skill players. That's Duronsol, he's their number 1 wide receiver, and Sharp, who was a sophomore last year and had more than 2,100 yards on the ground.
That was a 16-yard pass play on that last snap. So first down and 10 at the Griswold 35. Quarterback drops the pass, looks short, just out of the reach of his receiver, and he drops it. That would have went for about 10, but it was just a little too long for number 6.
So incomplete pass will bring up second down for the first time in this drive. The Redmen have gotten first downs on each of their other
the
first
other 3
downs,
plays,
so.
yes. So if you can hear in the background, we have the Griswold varsity cheerleaders are here as well, so that's good. Here's a pass down, looking for the in the end zone. He's got a man just out of his reach.
Overthrow him.
That's the second time he's looked deep to number 6. Actually, it's the third time. The first time he ended up catching it for about 40 yards.
Yeah, that 40-yard bomb in the last drive.
But earlier in that touchdown drive, their first touchdown drive, they looked long for him, and it was just out of his reach, just like that one. So if he hit him put it on his numbers, that would have been a touchdown for the Redmen.
It's interesting to watch this because obviously both these teams are geared toward the run game. So this might actually help them in the future, having to do this and have plays like this.
Here's a pass across the middle, caught out to the 20, down to the, looks like they're going to mark him at, I can't even
just
tell.
Just inside the 20, I think.
Because, again, we're used to having 6 officials on the field at one time, and now there's 2. So they marked him down at the 19-yard line?
19.
Yeah, 18, at the 18. So
they just went to the second quarter, Scott. Flipped it to the second 20 minutes.
All right. So they're going to
a little timeout here.
All right. So a little timeout here. And
commercial. We doing commercials? No? Okay, go. Keep going.
No commercials.
Throw it to commercials?
No commercials.
All right. Sorry, guys. This is the first game for us, too, this year, and we're all confused. So you're listening to Wolverines football on SNSN.
You buy better at Burns.
All right,
So that was on second.
So much better.
That was third
People
down.
are
So
raving
now
about
it's
the
gonna be
Burns
first
Agency
down.
for their commitment to their customers. When it comes to home, auto, business, and life insurance, people know they can always call, text, or chat online with a real person for all their insurance needs. People really do buy better at Burns.
The right price. You buy better at Burns. 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 You buy better.
Okay, back here at Griswold High School, it's 7-7, the start of the second quarter. And the quarterback drops the pass, and he only has 4 seconds to throw. He's looking, timing, and this guy's wide open.
No, they're saying he's down.
Oh, they're saying he's down. Okay, so.
I think, and so they just threw a flag, so that's maybe an illegal forward pass, I'll say, because who knows what the penalties are, too, in this game.
Yeah, past 4 seconds, so good thing that the referee did throw the flag because the Griswold defenders stopped playing. Now, you know as well as I do, if you played if you played any sports in your life, organized sports, you played a whistle. So you never stop playing. That was what happened there, but the ref blew the whistle and threw the flag shortly right after that.
So 5-yard penalty for an illegal forward pass.
Correct. That's what we'll call it anyway. It is definitely a 5-yard penalty. So 2nd and 15. Here's the pass across the middle once again. He's marked down at around the 11.
Chai Cow got him on that one.
Yep. So
it was a very firm touch on the hand.
It was a little firm. So they're going to mark him officially. They'll mark him at the 13-yard line. So it'll be third down and about 7, along 7. So what you've noticed that Killingly has a lot of speed on the outside, and they're getting their guys wide open here on these Griswold defenders. So here's the snap. Quarterback drops and looks across the middle once again, and a one-handed catch by the tight end. Oh no,
it went through his hands. Yep.
I looked like he went through the first guy's hands, and then it hit number 82 in his hands, and I thought he pulled it in between two Griswold defenders, which would have been another spectacular touchdown catch.
We don't need no stinking punt, so they're going to go for it.
Yeah, it's like Madden. Madden rules. No punts, no kicks.
Someday they'll take kicking out of the game entirely. Well, for all the differences that we're seeing tonight, and yes, it's not what we normally see as football. These kids are still out here getting a chance to run around and run plays. I'm sure it's better than sitting home. Oh, that's going to be
incomplete.
Some type of
no. It's incomplete.
They're not calling a flag on that, huh?
I guess not. Well, he ran just.
Either way, right? Whether the offensive guy ran into the defensive guy or vice versa.
You could see the Griswold defender running off the field. I think he got ran over on that play. So if anything was going to be called, that would have been offensive pass interference. That was number 11, Ethan Fraser.
Yeah, he's. I think he got a little bit of his right leg kind of underneath him when he got trucked. All right, Griswold gets the ball.
So Griswold will have the ball taken over right there at the 13-yard line. So they have an 87-yard haul to make it to the end zone. Here's a pass by Curtin Quinn. It was almost intercepted. It was a little bit long, and it was almost picked off by number 7 for Killingly. So second down and 10.
So really, as we said, even on the schedule, it's saying these are scrimmages.
Yeah.
So there really are no standings technically. There's not going to be any playoffs for this season.
Yep.
It's just to get these guys out and be able to, they're athletes, man. This is what you want to do. You practice to play.
Second down and 10 now for the Wolverines. 16 and a half minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's the short dump off to number 2 for the Wolverines. That's Christopher Thibodeau, and he catches the ball. Gets about 8 yards, we'll call it 7, up to the 20-yard line.
Thibodeau normally number 35, or was at least the past few years on offense. So they're using normally their running backs with Franklin and Thibodeau a lot as their main pass receivers. In this case, Chaikow was their number 1 receiver last year too. So we got third and 4-ish?
Third and along 3. Curtin Quinn takes the snap, and he'll drop and look. Has a man across the middle. He's got him for the first down to the 35. Almost right about short of to the 35. Across the 35. So we'll call it right at the 35. So a 13-yard pass and completion for a first down for the Wolverines.
Chaikow running a crossing pattern there and actually crossed up a couple of the Killingly defenders.
He did. And he picked up about 8 more yards after that as well, after the catch. So
Curtin Quinn back. Everybody's short. And
there's a long ball down the side.
Stop and go.
Just out of the reach.
That was Thibodeau.
Out of Franklin. That was out to Frank. Was that Thibodeau?
Thibodeau, number 2, yeah. Okay. Thibodeau. Yeah, so that was an interesting thing because what they did, Scott, is they all just went like 2 yards out, turned around and froze, and then Thibodeau took off. And he was open. This is unfortunately.
It was just a little out of his reach there, just out of his reach.
That was an interesting play.
So
it brought all the Killing defenders up.
Right.
Thinking they were just going to do something short on first down.
And he went long, yeah. So here's a snap on second down. Another long pass down the sideline. He's got Franklin at the 30, and he's pushed down at the 25-yard line. So a big pass play for the Wolverines as we're under 15 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Score is tied at 7, but the Wolverines are on the march.
It's about a 35-yard pass. Nice play. Down the left side. It was funny there, too, because I think 21, the defender, thought he was going to stop. And
I think
just
so.
Kept going.
Yep. So 1st and 10 at the Killingly 25-yard line for the Wolverines. Curtin Quinn was the snap, trying to find someone who's got a quick one across to Thibodeau, and he's got it.
Thibodeau again for what, about 3?
About 3 yards. So those little dip and dunks are they'll work. If you can keep getting them, you'll just move down the field. You'll have a nice, long, sustained drive. 2nd down and about 7 for the Wolverines.
Two receivers on each side. Franklin going
Franklin in
left
motion.
to right. Yep. Let's see what they do
Look
here.
for him across the middle, and he's almost got him.
A
It hit
little
him right
too low.
in the, little low, but it did hit him in the hands.
And
But it's incomplete, so that'll bring up 3rd and 7.
that's the old axiom. If it hits you in the hands, you
You
should
should catch it.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Third and 7, Killingly 22. So Griswold looking to score and take the lead here. 12, just under 13 minutes here to go in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, it's 20-minute running times for the quarters. And they kind of just flip it over without any warning, as we found out.
We found out earlier. So we will be taking commercial breaks during those times as well. You also found out. Here's a pass by Curtin Quinn across the middle. He's got a man at
That's
the
Franklin.
10, and he's going to be touchdown at the 5-yard line for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal Wolverines.
So that was interesting because what Curtin Quinn wanted to do there was go deep to Chaikow for the touchdown, but Chaikow was covered very well, so he had to come back and do his check down to Franklin.
Franklin was wide open in the middle of the field, and he ran for about 7 or 8 more yards after the catch. So it's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Here's the pass. Quick pass, turnaround, in and out of the hands of the Griswold receiver. It was Chaikow. So 2nd down now and goal from the 3-yard line.
So they're all looking at their wrist pads to get the play. Curtin Quinn by himself in the backfield. Trips right.
Here's the pass across the middle. Touchdown. Wolverines. Number 12, Kyle Kessler, with the quick touchdown catch. And the Wolverines take a 13-7 lead here with 11 and a half minutes to go in the second quarter. I would say first half, but I'm not too sure we're doing a halftime, KT.
I think we're just doing.
I think we're just moving on to the next thing. Yeah. So extra point attempt coming up now for the Wolverines. It'll be number 16, Zachary Picard. The snap is down, kick is up, and it looks to be good. It is. So the Wolverines take a 7-point lead here with 11 minutes to go. Second quarter, 14-7 for your Wolverines. So if you're around tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., if you had nothing else to do, or you just tuned it in, you want to catch some more high school sports action, we'll be covering the Griswold Wolverines boys soccer team versus the St. Bernard Saints live from Griswold High School at 11 a.m. on GSPN and SNSN tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Tune in for that.
Now for soccer, are they doing straight up?
They're doing regular soccer.
Soccer.
Yesterday the boys did defeat Wheeler 5-1.
So records are counting, and there's playoffs and the whole 9 yards.
Well, I'm not sure about playoffs, but the records are counting. They're not scrimmages.
So it looks like they're going to be at the 22 for Killingly after the kickoff.
And as I mentioned, the boys did win yesterday 5-1. Good performance. 2 goals by Matt Ladd and 3 by a hat trick by Evan Merchant. And the girls also won 6-1 yesterday. So good day overall. And the girls volleyball team defeated Killingly last night. So a good day overall yesterday for Griswold Sports. So see if we keep it rolling. Right now the Griswold Lady Wolverines are playing the Woodstock volleyball team in the gym behind us. They're up 1-0 on senior night. Here's the pass now for Griswold. Across the middle. Nice catch by the tight end. He's rolling up to the 35-yard line. A big play. So down to the 45, Griswold 45. So So they moved him. They
30,
spotted him down at the 37.
Yeah, well.
The 37-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the Griswold 37 for the Redmen.
Winds up being a 41-yard pass play.
Yeah, big play. Across the middle, too. So it's motion by the receiver. The snap, drops back, looks across the middle. He's got him. He slides down for the completion. So a short completion for about 5. Maybe, now we're going to give him 5 yards on the play, so 2nd down and 5 for Killingly.
Sometimes doing those short passes can get the defense to start jumping on the short pass, thinking that they might be able to make a play, and then just like what Griswold did last time, you just have somebody go deep.
Yeah. 2nd down and 5 now for the Redmen. Number 6 goes in motion. Quarterback drops and looks, trying to find a man long. He's got one.
Tight end.
Tight end with a one-handed grab
catch
for the touchdown. What a catch. Reached out. It was over his head, and he reached out with one hand and pulled it in for the touchdown. 14-13 now. Griswold still holds the lead with an extra point to come.
On the last drive, we thought he did that in the end zone, but
did.
he dropped it. That was
time,
not
not
quite
the case.
Odell Beckham-ish,
No.
but it was pretty nice.
But it was a very nice catch. Yeah, very good catch. That was pretty cool.
I don't think Odell Beckham's done that.
So many times.
He hasn't done it in a while, that's for sure.
He's not doing a whole lot.
Extra point
Extra
uncontested.
Is good.
Good.
So it's 14-14 now. Clock running. 7:15 left in the second. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come right back. You're listening to Griswold Wheeler Football on SNSN and GSPN.
Real, don't just wish, make a dish.
Hey everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors. We're back better than ever with our new sales and service center on Route 32 in North Franklin. Everyone says there's nothing better than dealing with the dishes, and here's why. Selection. We have the area's largest inventory of off-lease, one-owner vehicles of all makes and models. You name it, we got it, or I'll get it for you at no additional charge. Quality. Each vehicle goes through a rigorous 120-point safety and quality check. Nothing leaves the lot without my personal approval. Convenience. We have financing sources for almost any situation. We offer on-site registration processing, and we have maintenance programs for years of stress-free ownership. And now open for all your maintenance. Full service repair facility where oil changes start at just $19.99. Call today for your appointment.
Okay, we are back here at Griswold High School for the Griswold Killingly one-hand touch varsity football scrimmage exhibition. Streaming to you live on GSPN and SNSN. We are 5:58 left in the second. We are all knotted up at 14. Griswold with the football at their own 20-yard line. Curtin Quinn takes a snap, looks for his man. He's got a man across the middle, almost picked off. He kind of telegraphed that one a little bit, KT.
Yeah, definitely. And you had two guys right there. Both linebackers were standing right there, so that was not – I'm surprised one of them didn't come down with it. So, again, interesting on the kickoff. We're learning as well as you guys as this game is going on. Now, Killingly kicked it deep to what, about 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
But they're starting at the 20, so I guess you can't start anywhere less than the 20.
Okay.
I guess
right.
that's
Why
what the
bother?
rule
Why
is.
don't you just start them at the 20?
Yeah, why don't you just do that? Why have them kick off at all?
I don't work for the CIAC, so if I did, we'd be playing tackle anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No pads tackle.
Yeah. Hey, got to toughen them up. So 2nd down and 10. Pass across over to Franklin. He catches the ball and runs. Got some good. So there's a little controversy. Curtin Quinn disagrees with the referee that
he got touched.
Franklin was touched down.
Yeah.
At the I can't even see what line.
21, 31.
It's at the 31-yard line. Yeah, it's very confusing because, like I said, there's only 2 officials on the field. So that was a good pass. It'll be a first down, enough for a first down, but it could have kept going. And so you might have heard there was a little bit of protest by the Wolverines thinking that he was not touched on that play, but the ref says otherwise. So 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line, their own 31. Receiver in motion. Quarterback drops past long
Going
down
deep.
the sideline.
Overthrew him.
Way over his head. Didn't really have him open. Number 7 for Killingly was running right with him.
That was Chaikau. No, that's 7 for
7, it's
Griswold
Ryan
as well.
Messina.
Ryan Messina, okay.
Looks like he was pretty quick, but number 7 for Killingly was running step for step with him. So he really didn't really have him open, but it was a good look out downfield nonetheless. So second down and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 31-yard line. 3:40 to go. Clock running here in the second quarter.
So it looks like they're going to do
Pump fake.
Pump.
And we're looking long again as Franklin gets him at the 40. He's going to go.
He's gone.
That's going to be a touchdown, Wolverines. Beautiful pass and catch. And a great cut to the inside by Franklin. He caught the ball, Kevin, around the 46-yard line of Killingly, cut to the middle, and the Killingly defender left his ankles around the 41-yard line. And Franklin rolls all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Wolverines have a 20-14 lead with extra point to come.
69-yard scamper for Franklin on basically what is a skinny post.
The extra point is not
good. No good.
It's no good by a lot. That's all we'll say. So the score stays 20-14. Clock running 2:38 to go in the second quarter. Your Wolverines with the lead. But that was a pretty fancy play there, KT.
Yeah, it was fancy on Franklin's part, that's for sure. So, yeah, I mean, Franklin, that was all Franklin. I'm sure as it gets cooler here, like you just said, the temperatures dropped significantly since the sun went down. There's going to be water on the grass, so some of these guys are going to start to slip.
Once they hit that dew point, it's going to be slippery out there. So here's the unknown kickoff from the 40-yard line, and it's a low rolling kickoff, and it's gets by the guy, and it rolls all the way down to the 20-yard line. So guess where we're starting from, KT? They're actually going to start it up there where the ball hit the ground. So again, one of these rules, I have no idea what we're doing here with the. They're going to call that the 31.
30?
No,
30, yes.
30-yard line. Insane.
So we're not really getting the kickoff rules here.
No. Lots of confusion on the kickoff rules, but we'll get it right. I mean, we have 4 or 5 games to do here, so we'll figure it out. Here's the snap, drop, pass back to the tight end. He's across the 45 down to about the 46-yard line. Clock is running with a 1:06 to go. And another big pass by the Redmen.
We don't know the timeout situation either.
We don't know what that is. So they're going to be
on the 49,
right at midfield at the 50. So 1st and 10. There's a drop and a look across the middle again. Good pass deflection.
Good defense.
Very good defense.
Is that Chaikau? No, that's 19.
Number 19 is Kincaid Rubino on the play. So great, nice. A freshman out there. So great play by Rubino. Was it?
Stop the clock. Yeah, that was about 15 seconds that ran off the clock there after Killingly called timeout.
So there's confusion. Everyone was yelling up here. I feel like I won't say it.
So it was almost 20 seconds. I think they just said 46 seconds on the clock instead of 27.8.
Got people yelling at me from all directions. I'm confused. I feel like Joe Biden in the debate.
It was funny. My favorite line was, "I can't get anywhere with this clown."
So after the confusion, in the timeout, there was 46 seconds flat to go here in the first half. I guess we'll say second quarter. The ball's right at midfield, and the pole is right in our way.
As it is every year.
Quarterback drops and takes. Going to be a short pass. Oh! That's a live ball. Griswold picks it up. So they tried the old hook and ladder play on that one, KT, and it did not work out.
No, that was terrible.
I was wondering what was going on.
Guy wasn't anywhere near where he pitched the ball. He's spinning and just tosses the ball backwards. Had no idea where his teammate was.
And I think the timing was off because the pass was a little high. He had to go up and get it. So the timing of that play has to be perfect. It did work way back when I was in high school. We did one of our rival games. We did a hook and ladder play on the last play of the game, and we scored and ended up. We had to get we went for the win instead of the tie. We went for 2, and our receiver dropped it in the end zone. So.
Miami Dolphins playoffs, 1984. Mark Clayton, Mark Duper pulled it off. They scored a touchdown. Was Tony Nathan in that game too?
Might have been. That's way back in the '84.
That's way back.
That was
what
Marino.
came to my head when we said hook and ladder. I was
Marino.
Yep, that was the only time he made it to the Super Bowl. And
he
got beat by Montana.
Yeah, because if you remember, they were like, "Oh, he'll be back." So I don't.
So a change of possession for sure.
Well, I don't know. Is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yep. I see.
I think they're down. They're keeping it down where the ball landed. So it's at midfield.
Okay.
I guess you can't. You probably can't. Is it something like the college rule where you can't advance it on a fumble type thing?
I guess.
Once you're down, you're down. You don't have to be touched or tackled.
Your guess is as good as mine, KT.
So
Griswold has the ball with 31.4 to go and a 6-point lead, 20-14, right from the 50-yard line. Here's a snap. Here's a pass, long pass down the sideline. Franklin hauls it in right at the 30-yard line. Great pass, right on target. And only Franklin was going to catch that one, and he hauls it in right at the 30-yard line.
Timeout, Griswold.
Griswold caused a timeout with 22.1 to go.
Commercial. Kyle. Go to a commercial.
Unlike Mr. Vanilla Soy Latte over here, I'm walking away from the state with something
only a
worthwhile.
30-second
Kasasa
timeout.
Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Welcome back to Griswold. And we are 22.1 seconds to go in the second quarter. They lead by 6 with the ball at the Redmond 30-yard line. Here's a pass, long pass down the sideline. Almost caught. Circus catch. Almost made by Kincaid Rubino on that play.
Griswold calls another timeout.
Griswold calls another timeout.
9.3 to go.
9.3, almost. That was a great look, and that was a really nice throw too, KT.
The funny thing is it looked like Curtin Quinn slipped when he threw it.
Yeah,
because he almost fell down.
Yep, it looked like he slipped. His foot came out from underneath him, but it was a good throw, and it was a great effort by Rubino to try to catch that one. So 9.3, it looks like the Wolverines got at least one more attempt. That was their second timeout, so I'm assuming they're getting 3 timeouts.
Yeah, no, and the interesting thing about this is it doesn't matter how big or bad your team is. This is really a situation of where, like we said, it's like backyard football.
Yeah.
And, speed's going to kill in this case. So if you've got a couple guys that are fast, you may have the advantage here instead of having the road graders up front pounding you down.
And you mentioned that before, KT, about the ground and pound that Killingly's used to, not being able to do that. Here's a throw, almost pulled in, and that's going to run the clock out here.
It will.
And that'll be the end of the second quarter. So Griswold comes up short. I'm not sure if they'll get the ball back right there when we start the third quarter. I don't know if this is like a halftime or what's going on. So end of the second quarter is 20-14. Your Wolverine Wheeler leads it over the Killingly Redmen.
Yeah. Can you ask Kyle if he wants me to swap the batteries out? Kyle, do you want him to swap the batteries out? Go for it.
So we're getting ready to start the third quarter. There is no
doesn't look like
halftime.
Doesn't look like it's a halftime. Although the teams are kind of commiserating on the sidelines.
Yeah, they get a couple minutes here in between.
All right, so with that, let's take a break. Let's go to commercial.
Let's take a commercial
You
break.
ready?
Sure, why not? We'll take a commercial break. We'll come right back. 20-14, Wolverines lead it.
Coordinator of Griswold Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents, allowing underage drinking on your property could land you in jail for up to a year, plus fines. Another reason why you should not provide alcohol to our youth. For more info, go to griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org.
You buy better,
Better it burns.
much better.
So much better it burns.
People are raving about the Burns Agency for their commitment to their customers. When it comes to home, auto, business, and life insurance, people know they can always call, text, or chat online with a real person for all their insurance needs. People really do buy better at Burns.
The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better, it burns. You buy better, it burns. You buy better, it burns. You buy better. Don't you?
And welcome back to Griswold High School. We are getting ready to start the third quarter of tonight's contest between the Griswold Wheeler Wolverines and the Killingly Redmen. Griswold leads it 20-14, and the running clock is reset to 20 seconds. And
20 minutes.
I'm sorry, 20. Well, yeah, 20 minutes. And
That would be a super quick game.
Kevin, KT, your guess is as good as mine. What's going on right now? So,
Yeah,
see a lot of guys huddled around. I don't know.
they're coming back out. So
Okay.
looks like
So-
they probably get about 5 minutes. Maybe is that probably
Yeah,
what
maybe.
they give them?
So it looks like apparently Griswold's getting the football because Rubino,
and Kessler going back.
Kyle Kessler, and Rubino are back to, I guess, receive the kick. But, I mean, eventually it's going to end up on the 20-yard line anyway. I don't know.
They are spotting it at different places though, because last time Killingly started at the 30. So as we go through the game, we'll try to figure out exactly what is happening. If it's where the ball lands, if it's where it's fielded. But if you field it before the 20, it goes out to the 20 anyway. Yeah, who knows?
Kyle, did you lose it? Oh, all right, never mind.
So here we go.
Mike's losing it, but Kyle didn't.
A little bit. Not intentionally.
And the ball bounces.
Bounces at the 28, fielded at the 25.
So I guess that's where it's going to start. The 20, I don't even know.
They threw the ball out,
At
so
the
they're getting a
35.
fresh ball.
What is going on? So they're starting at the 30. This doesn't make any sense. They're starting at the 35. All right.
So if it doesn't make it to a certain point, do you get a 10-yard penalty?
Bah.
Because he fielded it at the 25. They're starting at the 35. I don't understand. Okay.
Got it. So first and 10 Wolverines from their own 35. Snap, drop, throw, and catch by Rubino at the 40-yard line. So a gain of 5 on the play for the Wolverines.
We got a different quarterback.
We do. The quarterback change. It is number 8. Is that kid number 8 too? I can't even see. I don't know. At this point, I don't even know.
Yeah, number 8.
Okay, well, we have another number 8 because there's only one number 8 on the score sheet. So, and that's our normal quarterback. So he's back to throw. He's got a bullet throw across it. Nice catch.
Nice catch. Who
was
was that?
Is that Rubino
That's
again?
Rubino again.
Yeah.
First down.
We are being blocked by the light pole. But a great catch by Rubino on that play. Gives the Wolverines a first down right at midfield, it looks like.
Yep.
Yep,
Spotted
right at midfield.
midfield.
So first and 10 at the 50. Don't know.
Don't know, because the only number 8 they have is Curtin Quinn, but he's number 3. So
It's a Wheeler kid, isn't he?
Here's the snap. drop back to throw. Right through that was drilled right through the hands of Rubino. So that looks like a good connection right there, KT. But that time, Kincaid could not pull that one in right at the 45-yard line.
5 to reach.
What?
5:20.
5:20s. Okay, so 5:20, Scott. We just got the word. 5 20-minute running quarters.
Okay. Here's the snap. It's a pass to around 4 yards, and he actually
That's Kessler.
cut back and lost a yard on the play. So it's only going to be a pickup of about 2 yards, and it's going to be a 3rd down and 8 for the Wolverines.
So
3rd
we're
and 8.
So looking at 3rd and 8 from the Killingly 48. And it's complete.
Complete at the 37-yard line.
That's number 18.
Number 18. It's getting hard to see over here.
It is. The light is getting dim. That's Aiden Peltier.
Peltier, yes. First
sorry.
down for the Wolverines inside the 40-yard line. So they're at the 37-yard line of the Redmen.
We just got word, Scott, that number 8 is Logan Davis. He's a sophomore. He's got a little Phillip Rivers in his delivery, kind of from the shoulder.
There's another pass of Rubino who makes a catch.
He was tagged
at
immediately.
The 30-yard line, and that's going to be close to another first down, but it is not. It is going to be just short. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a first down play, KT.
Yep, it was.
So 2nd down and about 3 for the Wolverines now.
Logan Davis actually was at Ledyard last year.
Okay.
So he transferred to
Here's a snap.
Griswold.
Davis throws it. Oh, he's got a man wide open. He overthrows him.
He did.
He had
him.
He had him. He was wide open in the middle of the field, and he just threw it a little too long. That kid has wheels.
Kessler. That was Kessler out there.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Wolverines. Clock's running. We are about 15 and a half minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. The 3rd, I guess we'll say 3rd period since there's 5. And almost intercepted.
Tipped in the air and then almost intercepted by Killingly there.
So that'll bring up a 4th down on that incompletion. See if they, I assume they're going to go for it here, KT.
Yeah, why not?
No, yeah, I mean.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah. If worst comes to worst, you give it to them at the 30-yard line. That's probably where they're going to end up anyway, on a kickoff, right? So here's a snap on 4th and 3. Another pass downfield. The ball is high in the air. He's got the football. Rubino gets the catch, drags it in. He went up to get it. Now, if you know Kincaid Rubino, you know that he is not the tallest guy on the team by far. But he went up there on that play and pulled that ball down. And what do they say on ESPN? You got mossed. So that was a great catch.
So the most interesting thing about that play was after the play when he and Franklin went to do kind of like a jump bump.
Yep.
And they missed. It was all air.
So 1st and goal now.
Now that's come on, man.
Come on, man. After you got mossed. Got to throw it.
Oh.
Is that intercepted? Incomplete.
Incomplete. Okay. All right. I don't understand why they only have 2 officials. They couldn't have 4.
Or 3, even.
Like side
it's
judges.
Hard to see, yeah.
2 side judges, the umpire and the referee or something. I don't know.
2nd down and goal now from the 8-yard line for the Wolverines.
So we just got word that Kyle Kessler is a freshman, number 12.
Okay. Well, good. That's great. That's great news for the Wolverines because that kid can run. Under 14 minutes left here in the 3rd period. Here's a snap. Here's the pass. Picked
screen.
up at the 7, run down to about the 6. So not very much on that play there. Little pop screen.
52. Did he report as eligible?
Maybe. But he did a great job.
I don't know if
there.
that really matters in this type of football.
I think they're down at the 5-yard line.
Matthew Okendo.
Okay. Well, good for them.
Getting in the action.
Awesome.
There you go.
So it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 5 now. After a pickup about 3 yards on that last play. The snap. Quarterback looking, directs his receiver. It goes up, and it is dropped. Threw it into traffic once again. And that'll bring up another fourth down for the Wolverines.
The Killenly defender had a better position there than Griswold did. So 4th and goal. See what they'll come up with here. Number 17 came running, sprinting onto the field. Tyler Farwell.
Here's the fourth down play for the Wolverines. Quarterback looks, throws it up high.
Oh, he was open.
In and out of his hands.
It was wide open.
Dropped.
Is that 85?
That was I would say it's a wasted possession for the Wolverines, but they did chew up some clock. They chewed up almost 8 minutes of that clock there in the third period, but they come away with no points.
Yeah, that was Wyatt Elliott, freshman, that had the ball. It was funny because it looked like he was stumbling, and then he tried to turn around and catch the ball that was a little behind him, and it went through his hands.
So Killenly takes over at the 5-yard line. Now, I did receive word right there on that last drive that the President of the United States has been airlifted to Walter Reed Medical Center.
He hasn't been airlifted. It was intentional. I was listening to the news on the way in. They announced that he was taking Marine 1 to Walter Reed.
Okay. When someone said airlifted, right? Okay.
As a precaution. It wasn't an emergency situation.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad that's good news. So here's the play, another little pop screen. Looked like the ball hit the ground almost, but he's going to be tagged down right at the 5-yard line, so a no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Yeah, what I just saw was he had some breathing issues, so they were going to take him to Walter Reed. So hopefully he's okay. Second down and 10 now. The snap. The new quarterback in the game for Killenly.
Looks like we got some of the JV players in for Killenly. Yep. There's 35s in there. We hadn't seen him yet tonight.
And this quarterback, KT, is not the same size as the starting quarterback.
He is a lefty.
So it's a little bit awkward on that one. So yeah.
So my heart goes out to him as a fellow lefty.
Yeah.
Best left-handed quarterbacks of all time.
Boomer Esiason.
Kenny Stabler. Jim Zorn.
3rd and 10 now for Killenly.
Michael Vick.
Oh, yeah. Got a man open at the 10, and he's tagged down and around the 11, but it's not going to be not even going to be close enough to a first down. So it's going to be 4th down now and about 5.
Yeah, that really didn't get him much.
So what do they do? Do you punt the ball here? Are we punting, or what are we doing?
I don't think punts are allowed.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. We're about to find out.
It looks like they're going to run a play. The quarterback's looking at his wrist plays. So 4th and 5 here. Here's the snap across the middle. He's got a man.
Did he get
the first? I don't know if he got first. Did he get the first down?
Looks like he got just beyond.
He did.
Yeah, just
first
beyond
down.
the 15
so
is
barely,
what he needed.
Yeah, he just barely got that. So that was a little risky there by the Redmen. So they have 1st down and 10.
At their own 17? Is that what it looks like?
Let's just at the 16-yard line. 9:33 to go, third period.
Let's see if this kid can throw it deep, because we haven't seen that yet. So
there's a play almost picked off.
Oh, yep. Nice play.
It's incomplete. Is that Kincaid again?
Nope.
That was number 4 on that. Number 4 is Connor McRae. So nice defensive play by
another
McRae. Another freshman. Breaks that pass up, and it'd be 2nd down and 10.
So what they were saying about the president was that they have a whole facility at Walter Reed just for him.
Yes.
It's like a whole wing. So it's better to have him there in case something does happen instead of having him at the White House.
That pass is across the middle, almost picked off. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 now. So now's not a good time for that to happen to our country right now. So let's hope that he's okay and it's just a precaution.
You know, the whole thing, for those of you that may not know what we're talking about, because you've been in a cave all day, is that the president and the first lady were both tested positive for coronavirus. And that news came out just after midnight this morning.
Here's the 4th down pass. Picked off.
Kessler's
Kessler running in for the touchdown. The pick 6. He read that beautifully, KT. Stepped right in front of the receiver, and it was all dust to the end zone. 26-14. Wolverines take the lead, increase their lead here in the third period with an extra point attempt to come here. So that was a beautiful play, a nice defense. And that's a great sign for Griswold with these young kids getting some playing time and see what they can do. So we may help in the future, maybe in the spring when we have actual football. So the extra point attempt here for the Wolverines. Kick is up, and that is no good.
No good.
So
score stays 26-14.
Say 26-14. Our kicker is Zachary Picard. So he's missed his last two, so this is also good for kickers. They can get work in as well. So all in all, with all the drama with playing, are we not playing, are we playing, are we not playing, this is actually not a bad thing for these kids to be out here at least getting some kind of work against other people. So it's not, full contact, tackle, whatever. You can't replace that, but they're getting some kind of work where coaches can work on plays, guys can work on throws, the communication between receivers and quarterbacks. So
if you play sports, you want to play sports.
Correct.
I mean, if you're practicing, you want to play the game. That's why you do it. That's why you practice. So, and it's been entertaining. It's a little bit kludgy because we don't know what all the rules are yet, but we'll figure that out as the season goes on.
We can.
And Griswold's look good.
So your volleyball update on senior night in the gym behind us. The Wolverines are up 2-1 over Woodstock. And then Tuesday night, Mike and I covered the game. And it was a very spirited contest between Woodstock and the Lady Wolverines that did not actually count as a scrimmage. But the Wolverines are trying to extract their revenge tonight, and they lead it 2-1 in the best-of-5 match. So we'll keep you updated on that. And here's the kick, and that bounces right at the 25-yard line. So who knows where they're going to spot it? Looks like it's going at the 30 or the 35.
35,
yeah,
30, 33.
Why? Maybe 10 yards after 33. That. So maybe
wherever you feel that it's 10 yards.
Got it.
From that spot.
That looks like it might be it.
All right, we got it. I think we got it.
I think we got it now.
We got it, everybody.
We did some fuzzy math. And we got it.
All right, so Kinley gets the ball back here.
At the 30, at their own 31, with 5:11 to go in the third period. Here's a quick dump off to the receiver. And it's going to be one of those halfback pass option there. And he pump faked it, but he was all over. The defender was all over him. He lost 5 yards on that play. So if you're watching, if you saw that, that was an odd play. Usually if you're going to throw it, the coach wants you to throw it. So if it's incomplete, at least you don't lose the yardage. But the Wolverine defense was all over that one. So good play by the Wolverines there.
Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
That was 34, Isaiah Heikla.
This time he is.
I'm not butchering your
He's going
your
deep.
name.
He's going deep.
Almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted. The receiver turned into the defender on that one.
Yes, he did. That was almost intercepted
Wyatt Elliott.
By what number is he?
85.
Number 85.
Wyatt Elliott. Yep.
So good defense there again by the Wolverines.
Wyatt's got some size. He's a pretty big boy.
Yeah. And what year is he? Is Wyatt?
Freshman.
He's a freshman. So another freshman making his presence felt here. 4 minutes to go, third period. Wolverines lead it by 12. Here's a snap. Quick dump off. Almost another pick
Another
off.
pick off.
By Kessler.
Again.
He almost took that one to the house. And it's Wolverine football inside the 30-yard line of the Redmen, and that's where they'll take over. So very impressive by the young Wolverines here tonight that are getting an opportunity to play here in the third period. That's the second interception for Kessler in consecutive drives, KT. And the third overall for the Wolverines tonight. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking across the middle, has Rubino at the 20, and he's going to be touched down at around the 17, nope, We're going to keep moving the sticks. They're going to touch them down around.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think you're
16?
About the 15, a little inside the 15. It looks like at the 14-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines inside the 15-yard line, going in. 26-14. They lead it with 2:48 to go. Here's a pass into the end zone, broken up on the play. It's a little high. It is incomplete, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
So, again, that one was one of those situations where the defender was in a better position than the receiver to catch that.
The ball was high, and he was over the top. So, clock ticking down to 2 minutes left here in the third period. 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines going in from the 14-yard line.
Trips right.
Little pop to the running back.
Ooh, was that?
I don't know.
That was almost like it was behind him, right?
Yeah, they could have marked that incomplete, but they're gonna mark it incomplete instead of a backwards pass, which would have put the ball out of bounds at the 20. But instead, it's just an incompletion, and it's 3rd down and 10 from the 14-yard line.
That's why you need side judges.
Yep. Here's a snap. We're looking for another timing play. Not there.
Over the middle.
Over the middle to Kincaid to Kessler this time. And another touchdown for Kessler. He's got his 2nd one of the night. 1 on offense, 1 on defense. And the Wolverines extend their lead by 6. It's 32-14. 1:24 to go in the third period. I'd like to give a shout out to the Griswold Wolverines varsity cheer squad who's here tonight. Doing a fantastic job as usual, girls, so thank you. Extra point attempt to come here by Picard. Snaps down, kick is up, and this one is good. Right down the middle, and it's 33-14 with less than a minute to go in the third period. Your Wolverines are leading it. So far, KT, this has been pretty impressive by the Wolverines tonight.
It's interesting because similar to Killingly, Griswold is normally, they run their split wing. And obviously when Cozy was the quarterback the past couple of years, they throw a little more than they had in the past. But, Wilcox's offense is definitely made it's a running offense.
Yeah. But he's turning it into maybe a little bit of passing. We see a good arm strength from this young man transferred from Ledyard here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, are you going to see some skill here from these guys where even when you go back to normal football, your entire game plan may change.
Right.
Or at least you'll be more balanced.
Right.
So wherever you catch it, plus 10 yards.
So at the 30.
So that will be the 29.
So it looks like the 20-yard line. We'll see. Did they give it to him at the 29? Did they give it to him at the 30? It looks like the 29. So that's the end of the third period. With your score, the Griswold Wheeler Wolverines 33, your Killingly Redmen 14.
Don't just wish for a winning deal, make it Dish, and we'll make it real. Don't just wish, make it Dish.
Hey everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors. We're back better than ever with our new sales and service center on Route 32 in North Franklin. Everyone says there's nothing better than dealing with the dishes, and here's why. Selection. We have the area's largest inventory of off-lease, one-owner vehicles of all makes and models. You name it, we got it, or I'll get it for you at no additional charge. Quality. Each vehicle goes through a rigorous 120-point safety and quality check. Nothing leaves the lot without my personal approval. Convenience. We have financing sources for almost any situation. We offer on-site registration processing, and we have maintenance programs for years of stress-free ownership. And now open for all your maintenance needs. Our full-service repair facility where oil changes start at just $19.99. Call today for your appointment or just stop by. So save thousands and deal with the dishes. Route 32, North Franklin. Or check us out online at dishfranklin.com. Or ring us, 860-383-4750.
Don't just wish, make it Dish.
Welcome back to Griswold. We are just underway for the fourth period here. The Wolverines lead at 33-14 over Killingly. Killingly with the ball at the 25-yard line. Here's a pass across the middle to the tight end number 82, who's already got a touchdown tonight.
Nice one-handed grab for their second touchdown.
That kid's got very good hands, KT.
Starters are back in, Scott, for Killingly.
Yeah, it looks that way. So Some of the starters for Griswold are back on the field.
So that was a 21-yard play.
Yep. That young man, number 82 for the Redmen, he's got very good hands and he's got a lot of speed. So it'll be interesting to see how he does during the regular season, if and when we have one. Here's a snap. Quarterback drops, looks. He's got a man down the sideline, but he goes over the middle to the tight end. This time he can't pull it in. He threw it to the middle of the field.
Triple covered.
He was triple covered
and
on that
still
play.
almost made the catch.
Yeah, he's a big man. He's a big kid, but it looks like he's hobbling a little bit on that.
He did have to kind of stop and turn around.
Yep.
So sometimes when you do that, it just your momentum, maybe you tweak a knee or an ankle.
So here's the second down play for the Redmen. Quarterback looks, he's going to go
deep.
long down the sidelines.
Way too over
too
everybody.
far.
Devin Chaikow was the closest person to that football, and he was still 3 yards away from it.
So I'll bring up a 3rd down and 10.
So this is, even though it's the 4th 20-minute quarter, it's not the final.
When do they do the lineman stuff?
I don't know.
Is that the 5th quarter?
Oh, prior to.
Oh, all right.
Prior to.
Okay, so right on. Oh, the ball comes out of the quarterback's hand. That's going to be an
It's going to be down right there.
Yep. I think he tried to throw it, and it just fell out of his hand. So that's going to be an incomplete pass, it looks like.
Yep, so 4th down.
Nope, they're going to move it back. They're going to call that a fumble, KT. And that is going to be 4th down and
4th down and a mile.
That's going to be 15 yards. So 4th and 15 now for Killingly. They got a long way to go, so Griswold's going to drop back deep into some coverage. Here's a snap. Going long. He's got a man. It's way over his head. But he had him. But
he did have him. He was open.
It was not an accurate throw. An accurate throw, that would have been trouble for the Wolverines. Rubino was the closest Wolverine in the area with some speed, but I don't know if he would have been able to catch up to him. So Wolverines take over on downs at the 41-yard line of the Redmen, already leading 33-14 here in the 4th period.
All right.
So the Wolverines will have the ball. I guess they do have their starters back in on offense. Looking to pass across the middle of Franklin. He's got him at the 30, and he's touched down at the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. We'll see where it's hard to see up here without all the linemen. No one's running in with the.
And the field isn't exactly lined freshly.
So they are going to. I think that was a little bit of a. I think they was a little bit closer than that, but they're giving it to him at the 26. So we'll see. It's 1st down and 10 now for the Wolverines. They have the ball at the Killingly 26-yard line.
Trips left this time. I think you said the starters are back in for Griswold. Oh, incomplete pass.
Long pass across the middle. It's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 now for Griswold. Clock is still running, as it has been this whole entire game. 14:40 left to go in the 4th period. There's a 5th period, so that's why we're not saying quarters, because that would not be mathematically correct, KT. Here's the throw. 2nd down. He's just out of the reach. Was that Chaikow on that play?
That was Thibodeau.
Thibodeau on that play. I can't see it. Now I can't see. So now it's a 3rd and 10. Again, there is no field goal kicks or punts, so it'll just be 4 downs no matter what.
They either get it first or they turn it over on downs.
Yep. This is third down coming up now.
Curtin Quinn back to pass, throws it out in the flat to the left. Franklin goes down immediately.
Yeah, he slipped down. But it's a gain of 6, so it's going to be not as tough of a fourth down play as it would have been if it was 4th and 10. So they got halfway. So now it'll be just a 4th and 5 for the Wolverines. So Curtin Quinn can get the ball there, but he has a very odd delivery if you watch him. It's almost like he's pushing the ball. Here's the snap. Curtin Quinn throws it, and his catch at the 10. How far did he get?
Looks like he's
inside
the
first
10.
down. He's inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. So a pickup of about
12.
They pick up about 11 or 12 on the play. That will give the Griswold Wolverines a 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. So a great throw there by Curtin Quinn. Here's the snap. Quinn looks to throw it across the middle, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Thibodeau was open, too.
He was. The pass sailed a little bit over his head and a little too hot, a little too long. So it's 2nd down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that about Curtin Quinn because I made the same observation about the quarterback from Wheeler. His name is escaping me at the moment. But let me grab the sheet, and it's Jade. No, that's Jaden Curtin Quinn. Oh, who did we say it was? Logan. Who was the kid from Quinn? Logan Davis.
Logan Davis
from Wheeler. He does the same thing. He has the same kind of. It's the Phillip Rivers delivery where you shot put it.
Almost shot putting. Here's another throw inside. With the receiver slipped down, but I don't think it would have been completed anyway.
Yeah, that was Chaikow again. He tried to go to.
Yeah, so 3rd down now for the Wolverines. 2 more shots to get it in, and they extend that lead, which is already a 19-point lead for them at 33-14, under 12 minutes to go in the 4th period. Just waiting for the ball now to come back to the center.
They don't have another one?
They don't have another one, so I don't. This is a very odd situation, folks. But
there you go. The center's doing a nice job there, wiping the ball off to make sure that Curtin Quinn gets a dry one.
Welcome to 2020. Welcome to COVID 2020. The whole year has been weird.
Is anything
Here's a snap.
Is anything going to surprise us this year
Throw
anymore?
To Kincaid Rubino inside the 5 down to the 2. So that'll make it a short 4th down play for them. And the answer to that is no.
COVID Bowl.
The COVID Bowl?
The COVID Bowl.
Yeah, that's what we could call it. Not this game. We'd have to call like some kind of a play, right? Some kind of a last season COVID Bowl. The Plainfield game. Tuesday night, right? Tuesday night?
Tuesday night.
That's the next Wolverines broadcast here on SNSN. It will be Tuesday night.
Next football.
I mean, yeah, it'll be the next football broadcast. Tuesday night.
They rescheduled the Plainfield one to Tuesday?
Yes, here's the throw, and it's a touchdown.
Nice.
Quick strike for the Wolverines. Chaikow catches it to the right of Colton Quinn, and it is another touchdown for the Wolverines. They lead it 39-14 with the extra point to come.
This is a lot different than I thought it would be for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I thought it would be a little bit odd and maybe kind of boring, but it's actually been really interesting. Yeah, it's good. Like I said earlier, I'm glad to see the kids get to play.
It is,
and that kick is good. So it's now 40-14. The Wolverines extend their lead to 26.
There's about what, 25 fans here?
Yeah, we have the fans that are 2 per player. So and it's home fans only. Well, I see, unless there's the bus drivers over there, I see 2 fans on the visiting sideline. But cheerleaders get 2, and the players get 2. So it's sparsely populated, but it's
42 to be exact.
Yeah, 42. KT with the count, the quick count on that.
I head count at church every Sunday. It's part of my job.
Boys here?
Well, actually, it's something they actually teach you in journalism school is how to estimate crowds.
Oh, what is it like? It's a method or squares?
Well, if you're in a certain arena or stadium and you know the capacity, and you kind of know the layout and like the sections, then you just count the seats that aren't filled. That's basically how you do it.
Or you could just do an estimate, like if you know the capacity.
Yeah, if you know the capacity,
you could look around and do a quick estimate.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. If you want a super accurate count, and they actually, obviously, if you're in pro sports, college sports, they give you the attendance, so you don't have to do that.
Correct. Here's a snap now. Ball at the 30-yard line. Caught at the 33, and he's touchdown at the 35.
Yeah, hoodie.
I'm sorry. Caught at the 43 and touchdown at the 45. And the receiver is in a hoodie, yes. You wouldn't see that during the game, obviously.
Just yank him by the hoodie.
So 2nd down and 5 now for the Redmen at their own 45-yard line. Clock is still running. It's 8:36 to go, 4th period. They trail by 26 here, and a kind of surprising outcome of this game so far. We still have plenty of time to go. 2nd down and 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looks across the middle, checks down, throws it low.
Incomplete.
Into the ground. He had a man kind of open, but he threw it into the ground on the Griswold 45-yard line. So incomplete. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. So look for something short from the Wolverines here. And number 82 is noticeably limping. I don't think he's trying to. Yeah, he's asking for a sub. No. Maybe he's trying to play it off like he's hurt and the Trojan horse, and then sprint downfield. But we'll see. 3rd down and 5 now. I look for something short here from the Redmen. Nope, they're going to go downfield across the middle. Has number 6. It was a great catch at the 35-yard line, and he's touchdown at the 34. So he went up and got that one. Another inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They gave him to the 32, it looks like.
Well, that's okay.
That's generous.
Very generous. So 1st and 10 from the Griswold 32 for the Redmen. 7:13 to go, 4th period.
Oh, you scared me when you said 17. It's only 7. Whew.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, sorry. Having trouble seeing with the lights here. Here's a snap. Going to look downfield. He's got his man.
Nice
sliding catch at the 15-yard line. And almost broken up by Kincaid Rubino. He dove across and almost got there. He was about a quarter of a second too late. But nonetheless, it was a completion for the Wolverines on a sliding catch by the receiver, and they have the ball 1st down and 10 at the Wolverine 15-yard line. Just inside the 15, we'll call it the 14.
So this is the first time, I think, if we were doing halves, in the second half,
they come across
Killingly's come into
the red zone
territory.
Yeah. Here's a pass over to the side. He's got his man for a short 5-yard gain. It was a little pop pass to the running back, and he's touchdown immediately after he catches it at the 10-yard line. 2nd down and a long 5 for the Redmen.
Looks like they're right at the 10 is where they're marking it. And to get a 1st down, they need to get to the 4.
The quarterback, and I guess you would call your slot back, conversing. There's the snap. He rolls to his right. Looking. He's got kind of a man across the field. Nope, he dropped it. So he had a man. He threw it into double coverage to number 35, but he couldn't hang on as he went to the ground. And that'll bring 3rd down now for the Redmen at the Griswold 10-yard line. So obviously, with these rules, these are 4 downs and out, or 1st down or whatever. There's no field goal here. That's my point. So they have to go for it no matter what.
So, as they say in a real game, this is 2-down territory.
It is. It's been 2-down territory the whole time. Quarterback goes long. He's got a man just out of his reach. Number 6 was looking to haul that one in, but he couldn't reach the hoodie. Could not reach up and grab that and pull it in. So that'll bring up a 4th down now for the Redmen.
And they don't need a touchdown. They can get a 1st down.
They can get a 1st down without a touchdown.
The hoodie couldn't get the goodie.
Yes. The clock continues to run.
Did somebody call it? Both teams are walking off the. They are going for a field goal.
Okay, I guess. Okay, so this entire time I've been wrong, and
sure, why not?
They're going for the field goal. Maybe give their field goal kicker some work. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is.
He's got a leg.
Looks
man.
like it.
That's
good.
Wow.
All right, so 3 points for the
3
points for the
field goal.
For the field goal there for the Redmen, and it's 40-17 now. It's down to a 23-point lead for the Wolverines, and under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth period.
That was a 27-yarder.
It was a nice boot
kick.
on that.
He had plenty of leg on that. And now we'll get the kickoff that we've learned that wherever you pick up the ball, you get an extra 10 yards. So I have a strategy then if I'm doing this. I start running at the kicker just to throw him off. So that'll be the 24.
Okay.
I think.
Sure.
Yep, 24.
So this kicker's got a boot. So the Wolverines will take over there at their own 24-yard line. Here, under 3 minutes to go in the fourth period.
The starters are back in again for this possession.
Here's a snap. Looking to the sideline, incomplete.
No, that was interesting because he had Thibodeau short,
and
Franklin long. And I don't know who that was to.
He overthrew
it landed
both
in
of
between
them. Yeah. I think they both were looking for that one.
It's funny because Curtin Quinn's so used to clapping when he's in the shotgun.
Yep.
He's doing it, and the center's already hiked the ball to him.
Yeah, I think it's just, whatever works, is familiar to you, I guess,
Oh, we got. I was going to say.
Okay.
Thibodeau was standing back there. I was like, is he going to play quarterback? All righty.
It's a snap. Curtin Quinn looks to throw. He's got a man long. Franklin almost
right
pulls
through his
it in.
hands. Right.
That was
his
actually
hands.
Thibodeau on that. And it hit him in the hands. He should have brought that one in, but it's off his fingertips and incomplete, so it's 3rd down and 10.
The one thing that I have noticed between the two teams is Griswold is doing a lot more misdirection. So Curtin Quinn looked out to his left to Franklin and pumped, and then went to the right to Thibodeau coming out of the backfield. And again, if Thibodeau caught that, he might have gone all the way.
Possibly. So a 3rd down now for the Wolverines.
In the infamous words of Howard Cosell, he could go all the way.
Very good. That was a very good impression. Another long bomb.
Short.
Intercepted.
Yep, nice.
Intercepted.
Nice interception. That is very tough to do as a defender.
To go up and get that. Yep. So it's the Redmen take over at the 38-yard line, and they'll have the ball with less than a minute to go in the fourth period. And they trail it 40-17.
And this is probably going to be the last play or two of the fourth period. I was saying quarter because I just wanted to throw everybody off. Because we're confused, so everybody listening should be listening and watching should be confused.
On SNSN and GSPN. Here's the snap. Quarterback looks short, has the ball dropped. It was a short pass for about 4 or 5 yards, KT, and the receiver had no one within 3 yards of him, and he dropped it.
Looks like he came back too far because the quarterback expected him to just plant, and he hurt his back. You can see number 11, he's kind of
twisted his back.
Stretched his back a little bit. He's got his hand. He had his hands on his back.
But it's getting a little chilly out too, so muscles start tightening up. Here's the next play. It's thrown across the middle to number 82. He has it at the 50. He's down to the 40, and that's where he's touched down. And the Redmen are on the move. 1st and 10.
42-yard gain there.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
22-yard gain.
And 82 has really been their guy. And
he has been all day.
Number 8's limping.
He's hobbled now.
Killenly.
Yep.
Looks like we got a timeout.
All right, so that's the end of the fourth period. We're going to go to a commercial. We'll be right back. You're listening to Griswold Football on GSPN and ESPN.
Unlike Mr. Vanilla Soy Latte over here, I'm walking away from the state with something worthwhile. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Hello.
So we're back here at Griswold, the start of the fifth period. The Wolverines lead it 40-17, and Killingly has the ball, marching it into Griswold territory at the 40-yard line.
Well, good morning.
Hello, Mike.
I just woke up.
KT had to step out for a moment. It might take in. There's a pass across the 30 down to the 28-yard line, complete. And while we have a second here, I'd like to congratulate the Lady Wolverines volleyball team, defeating Woodstock tonight 3-1. And that's a big game for them. And it was also on senior night. So congratulations, ladies. They're 2-0 now.
Especially when they lost the scrimmage Tuesday night.
A very spirited competition that we covered.
Against the same team.
2.5-hour game. So here's a pass down the middle.
We're there forever.
And the ball just off the hands of number 6. And, number 8 at the 15-yard line. It falls incomplete. Yeah, it was 2 hours and 22 minutes. I watched it twice already. Well, I was just wanting to see what we could do better. So
yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I don't know anything about football, so for me to call this game, I'll sit here, I can tell jokes.
We can make up words. We can call things smushes, and that was a big thing, by the way. Here's the pass. The quarterback's looking over the middle. He's got a man. He's caught it at the 10-yard line, and he's pushed down now, probably about the 9-yard line. So it's going to be a first down for Killingly. Right at the 15-yard line. So I'm sorry, my field vision is not very good up here tonight.
One thing I can tell you.
It is at the 10.
One thing I can tell you is that the cheerleaders are here, which is nice, but they can't do any stunting or anything.
All they can do is cheer.
Side-by-side cheer, that's it.
So the ball is at the 10. They moved the marker. The quarterback looking, he's got a man in the flat. He's got it, number 82. Has it at the 5-yard line. And that kid has been the football magnet the entire night, Mike.
But number 82?
Every time they need a play, they go right to him, and he makes it.
He's the play maker.
He is. So second down and goal now from the 5-yard line. Just inside the 5 at the 4.5.
When's the last time we saw Griswold up on Killingly 40-17?
It's been a long time, Mike.
I think it was before the apocalypse.
Before my time. Before my time here in Griswold.
Since the COVID apocalypse is here. So.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking, throws across the middle. He's got his man, number 6, for the touchdown. So Killingly making it a little bit closer. It's 40-23 now, pending the extra point.
Score.
But, Michael, will they have enough time?
Well, I'm going to go with no tonight. There's 17 minutes left. It's a running clock, which is weird.
Yes,
which
it's
is
very weird.
Really, really weird. It's kind of like having red wine with fish. It just doesn't work.
Kick is up, and it is good. So 40-24 now, a 16-point lead for the Wolverines. They have to come up with some kind of a extended drive in order to keep this game going in their favor. So, because every time Killingly gets the ball now, it looks like they're trying to punch it in the end zone here.
Yeah, they're going to have to. How about onside kick?
Onside kick, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go for the onside kick, and let's see. Unfortunately, there's been too many roughing the passer penalties tonight. You know what I don't understand? I mean, all jokes aside, we've been talking about how for the last month on SNSN about how you can't have smash mouth football. You can't be, going head to head because it's a high risk sport, supposedly, as far as the transmission of COVID-19 and droplets and stuff like that. These kids are letting it all on the field. They're coming close. They're
none of it makes sense.
They would have been safer with helmets and shields.
None of it makes sense, Mike. None of it makes sense.
I don't get it. But nonetheless, we're sure glad that people are joining us on our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook page. So it's nice to see that people are there supporting the teams. And not only that, you know what? Darn it all, it's free.
Right?
And it's not pay-per-view. So, sorry, guys.
The Curtin Quinn pass on that way went for 5 yards, so it's a little bit more than 5, so we'll call it a 2nd down and 4 just across the 25-yard line and almost to the 26. So Wolverines have the football, 15-10 to go in the game.
Yeah. But it's only free because of people like Griswold Dental on Slater Avenue here in Jewett City. Dean's Corner Diner.
Great catch by Kincaid Rubino once again. He's been making a ton of plays tonight. And that's across the 30-yard line. And that'll be a 1st down for the Wolverines to extend this drive. So it's at the 36-yard line now.
Yeah.
So a great catch, another great throw.
Weird, I said Dean's Corner Diner, and
he walked right by.
And then Kincaid Rubino makes the catch. Weird. It's Dean's nephew, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the snap. Curtin Quinn looking to throw it. He's got a man. He's got Chaikow at the 45-yard line. So that'll be a pickup of about 9 yards on the play. So it'll be a 2nd down and 1 for the Wolverines.
So Tuesday night against Plainfield, I think that's going to be a fun game.
That should be fun to watch.
We're going to be in Plainfield. Jan Volan, the AD at Plainfield, said, yeah, come on down. Oh, man, I was just having some good times here, and I got to give the microphone back to KT. You don't have to give it back to me. Oh, yes, I do.
So 1st down for the Wolverines.
You're better at this than I am. A lot better.
The Wolverines will have the ball right at midfield.
I know my role.
Know your role.
Know your role.
All right.
It's my favorite spot in the field, KT. We're right at midfield, and I can see none of it because I am literally standing right at midfield, and the pole is right in my way.
So I missed that last Killenly score because I had to make my bladder gladder.
Here's a throw. Oh, across the middle. Right at the 39-yard line. Chaikow drops it. It was right in his gut.
Right in the bread basket.
In the bread basket, yes. Drop pass, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. But the important thing here, KT, is the clock is running still, and it is under 13 minutes to go. So they're Griswold trying to protect their 2-touchdown lead.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
We constantly say that in high school football. 2-touchdown lead is really not much of a lead because things can turn so quickly.
Very quickly.
Even in this, because if somebody
going along, he's got him.
It's a duck.
Oh, picked off at the 25-yard line.
That's a wounded duck.
And he's going to return it. He's to the 40. He's to the 45, to the 50, down to the 40. He's going to be touched out of bounds at the Griswold 30-yard line. Huge return for Killingley there after a fantastic catch. He stopped on a dime, turned around, and took off down the sideline, and Griswold was...
I saw the same thing Mike saw. There was kind of a block thrown by one of the Killingley players.
Oh, and there's a flag on the play. I did not see that.
And it wasn't like he blocked him, but he kind of just was a roadblock. He got in the way, and I don't think he can do that.
Apparently not. So that's going to come back.
It was a social distance foul.
It was
yeah. They went from 6 feet to 6 inches away. So
not 6 feet.
So they're going to call the penalty right at the Griswold 45, and they're going to move it back 10 yards from there. So it'll go back to the Killingley 45-yard line. But again,
as we were just saying about
we were just saying
turning on a dime.
It just happened.
That was a wounded duck that Curtin Quinn threw. That thing looked like it was shot out of the woods.
That was the game. Got to swab his nose. Hurry up.
So 1st down and 10 at the Griswold 45, at their own 45 for the Redmen. Here's the snap. He's going to do a short pass. Look, he's going to pump fake. Now he's going to go over the middle, and the pass is incomplete. It was kind of low on the shoestrings there, but it was incomplete. Football.
I mean, that was pass interference, but I guess they're not calling that either. So
not really ideal for the Wolverines on that last play. That was on that last possession. They wanted to. They were going for the home run ball. They should have been dipping and dunking. But here's a pass through the middle. Another low pass that would have.
Yeah, no chance. 82 had no chance on that one.
Zero chance on that. So that would have been a first down had it been on target, but
That
it's
would-
not.
That was for the Gopher and Caddyshack.
So third down and 10 now. So no progress forward on this possession for the Redmen.
Yeah, but I did it to Mom's car multiple times now, and I know how to do it.
10-14 to go. Here's a pass over the middle, and that is broken up. That was a catch and a really good play by Dylan Chaika, who came over and knocked the ball out of the hands of the receiver. So that'll bring up a fourth.
4th and 10.
Devin,
yes.
Devin. Sorry, did I say Dylan? Sorry.
You're thinking of your son.
Yeah, sorry. 4th and 10 now. So number 21 made a great play on defense. Halfway through the fifth and final quarter here, fifth and final period.
There you go. You're doing quarters now, too.
Yeah. 4th and 10. They got to have a first down here.
If you
The ball
divide
goes to
a
the
quarter
Wolverines.
by 5, you get 5.
Yes.
So,
Here's a pass. You got to get a first down. It is
Yes.
caught
Number 6.
at the 39, and he's down to the 35. So a big play there for the Redmen on 4th and 10, and they come up with the a 15-yard play, and it's first down and 10.
Number 6 was also the player that had the interception for Killenly.
Ooh, a little.
That was a false start.
Not calling that.
No, I guess they are.
Yes,
now.
they are. All right. Not what they want, because every time they do that, that's another 25, 30 seconds off the clock, KT.
It is.
And if they're trying to come back and win this football game, we got 8 minutes and 48 seconds to go. So
It's funny. They don't even spot the ball after the penalty. The center just does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is where it goes.
This looks good. So it's 1st and 15 now.
And he's doing like a real
snap. Yep.
snap.
So another across the middle to guess
82,
who?
tight end, yeah. That's a couple yards shy, it
Yep,
looks like.
it is. So that'll be second down to pick up of about.
Oh, no, a little even more than that.
Wow.
Whoa.
All
really?
right. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, it looked like he was just outside the 25 there. He moved that back a couple yards.
So a gain of about 11 yards on that. It'd be second down and 4. Snap. He's going to look. He's got a man wide open for it. He had to No, there was no flag. That was a dive. They wanted. So
I honestly couldn't tell because I was watching 82 and 11, and
Yeah.
I thought 82 was the one that was going to go for the ball.
So if you can hear the background, there's a lot of noise going on
the Killenly sideline.
The Killenly side. They wanted a flag, but listen, I'm up here. That the defender has every right to the football on that, and he was going for the football, and I think that was a little bit of a dive on the.
It was a nice cross body block, though.
It was a little bit of a dive on the Killenly player's part. That's just my opinion from way up here, but I'm not a football coach. I'm just the play-by-play guy. So it'll be third down and 4 now. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to drop a short one. He's going to have the first
again.
down. A little 3 yards in, and he's got the ball at the 21-yard line, 22.
God, man, they're marking the ball. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
But this whole thing's been weird.
Yep.
So
Killenly hurries to the line.
Embrace the weirdness.
There's a snap. It's going to go over the middle, over the top again to 82,
touchdown.
and guess what? Touchdown.
Oh, they saying he's out? They're saying he's out. They're saying he caught it before, but nobody touched him.
Did he run out of bounds?
I'm so confused. No, he was in bounds. Yeah, they're saying he was down at the 1.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Okay. I think he might have run out of bounds. Maybe he thought he was in for the touchdown. Wouldn't that be crazy if Griswold intercepted it here now?
Same play, same guy. Touchdown.
Now that one's it.
All right. They're going to go for 2.
Are they going to go for 2? So it's 40-30 right now.
That'll put them within 8, so they get the ball back. They have a shot to tie it.
It's like the XFL. They can go for 1, 2, or 3.
I think each 5 yards you move it back is an extra point. Just give them an extra point. It's like, basketball.
So they're going to go for 2 here, try to make it an 8-point game. And guess what?
He's
open. He had him,
Oh,
but he got
2.
him anyway, so it was kind of a decoy maybe. So they got the 2. right across the middle to number 11, and it's 40-32 now.
Yeah, he had options there because 82 was wide open in the flat on the right. Yep.
It's an 18-point run here. It was 40-14 for a while, and
the kicker for the Killingly's out there ready to go, and Griswold's taking her time, which is good. Little four corners football. So we're just about the 5-minute mark here left in the game. One official's not even to where he needs to go. Hey, he kind of booted that one a little bit.
So he's going to take, that's going to be at the 35,
34, 35, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yep. So Griswold needs a sustained drive here, KT. They need to put something together. Let's not go for the home run ball. Let's try to, dip and dunk. Let's move it down the field, kill some time. Because what you don't want to do right now is give Killenly the ball back.
So I'm assuming that each team has 3 timeouts, just like in a normal game. So Killenly will have to use theirs to stop the clock after every completed pass.
Pretty much, yeah. A couple first downs here will end this game.
That was a nice pick. That benefits Killenly. Incomplete pass. That was a nice not called pick there by Griswold because Rubino and Franklin went over the middle together, and Rubino had a nice pick on Franklin's defender.
Now, just my opinion, I think Curtin Quinn probably should not have thrown that ball because that could have easily went the other way for 6 points.
Yeah, so the defender was a step quicker. He would have had that.
Yep. So we're going to try it again. They're stacked 3 to the right. Looking for the ball, and it's caught and tackled immediately. And a call timeout.
Killenly calls timeout.
So it'll be 3rd down and 10. So no gain on the play. 3rd down and 10 when we resume at 3:35 left to go in the game.
So is there official on the clock, or is somebody local doing it?
Nope.
No official.
No official up there. No, it's just volunteers. So this is a big play coming up here in the game, KT. This is, the Griswold's got to move the football here because a guarantee no matter what happens after this next snap, Killingly's going to call a timeout.
If they get a first down, though, that'll make it, they at least get 3 more downs after that.
Yes. If they make a first down, it'll be very difficult for
Killingly to stop it after that.
Unless they get a turnover, unless they get an interception. So let's hope, see what Coach has in his bag of tricks here.
How about a little halfback lateral option? Let's see. We've seen that tonight twice. Killingly tried to do it twice. Once the kid dropped the ball. Griswold actually did it once, too, and we thought it was a pass behind the – Chaikau.
Here's Chaikau. He's got him. He's got him at the 30-yard line. He's down to the 20, and he's touched down right at the 19 at the 17-yard line. Huge play. I don't think that Killingly was looking for that. I think they were looking for something shorter, and Chaikau was streaking down the sidelines, and Curtin Quinn put it right in the breadbasket. Beautiful play. Great call.
How many yards?
That was a bomb of, where are they?
46 yards.
17, yep.
48 yards. So that's good. Huge play there. That's big. Now, Killingly still has 2 timeouts. There's still 2:50 to go in the game. Griswold is not in a hurry to get up to the line, obviously. So,
yeah, I'm not even sure if the regular play clock applies or.
I don't even know. Who knows at this point? Here's a snap. Curtin Quinn looks. He's got a Chaikau, who's got it down to the 15. He's going to be touched at the 14.
I think he's inside the 10.
He's inside the 10? He is inside the 10. All right, so to the 9. So it's going to be 2nd down and 2.
Is he asking out?
I think he's asking out.
Yep.
Clock is still running. There's 2:14 now to go.
So 12's coming in for 21. So
he needs a blow. Yeah, he needs a blow.
It's the palindrome numbers.
Yeah, this another big play here. A first down here effectively ends the football game.
Absolutely. 2nd and 2.
So look, I mean, listen, I want to say we're going to throw it short because the next thing you know, he'll be throwing it to Kincaid Rubino in the back in the end zone for a touchdown. Here's the snap.
Franklin.
Franklin had it. If he catches that, that's a touchdown. Because the defender ran and slipped down, and Franklin was going the other way. It would have been a touchdown. We hit him right in the hands, and he couldn't bring it in.
So big third down here because Killeen takes their second and third of their 3 timeouts. So if Griswold gets a first down here, game's over.
Yes.
If they don't, Killeen can call another timeout and stop the clock.
Yes.
So then it's 4th down. So they're going to force Griswold to try to convert at that point. And if they fail, we'll see how much time is left. It won't be much.
Well, here's another option. If you don't get a first down here, do you try for a field goal?
You could do that too.
And you kick a field goal, then the game's over at that point.
Could do that too.
But if you miss it, then they're a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. So 6 in one, half dozen in the other.
Yeah, so if you miss it, you would get the ball. You give Killeen the ball at about the 18-yard line.
Yep, with about a minute and a half to go, give or take, because they have 1 timeout left.
And by the way, it's their own 18-yard line.
Yes, it's a long way to go.
Touchdown? No,
he
dropped it. He dropped it.
Oh, my goodness. Kincaid Rubino dropped a touchdown, and there's Killingly's last timeout with 1:29 to go. So
why would? Yeah, I guess. Okay.
It's
got to make it 4th and 2.
Yep.
This is what we were just talking about. Scenario has played out where Griswold has one more chance to get a first down. If they don't here, clock's going to be running, and I probably by the time everybody gets on and off the field, Killeen would be at about, what do you think, minute 10? Minute 10-ish after the play's run?
First down here by the Wolverines, it makes it a moot point.
Over,
The game is over. So with a minute 29 and no timeouts.
They are going to kick a field goal, it looks like.
All right, well, again, if he makes this field goal, then all this conversation is for naught because you can't, well, I wouldn't say you can't, but it's very difficult to get 11 points in a minute and 29 seconds. So it's from the right hash mark.
Right hash mark at the 14-yard line, so it's a 24-yarder.
So we'll see if he's got the leg. The snap is down. The kick is up. And it's good.
Got it.
He got it.
He got it.
So Griswold, huge field goal, makes it an 11-point game when the clock is running with a minute 15 to go. It's 43-32.
Let's give the kicker a shout-out. What's his number? No,
he's number 16. That's right,
16.
The young man right there.
Zachary Picard.
Nice job, young man.
This is Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise.
So, that's your ball game, folks. It's under a minute to go. Clock's running. Wolverines will lead by 11. And it's been entertaining and fun, to say the least. It was a little closer than I anticipated it was going to be when it was 40-14. So it was another great kick there. So that's at the inside the 20. So they're going to get it around the 30-yard line with only 30 seconds to go. So
not even. By the time they get out there, it's going to be. Yep. By the time they snap the ball, it'll be about 10 seconds.
Fact.
One play.
Yep.
Would they try the hook and ladder again?
What?
It didn't work the first time.
Nope. If I'm Griswold, I'm just going to drop 3 or 4 kids back because you know what? What's the worst that's going to happen? If they score a touchdown, the game's over anyway, and you're winning anyway. And they're trying to go the home run ball, and
he caught it
at the 38-yard line.
He's tagged.
It's down, and that'll
time
runs out. So the Wolverines start off the season with a 43-32, well-played, well-fought victory over the Killingly Redmen. And after this 5-period kind of weird, kind of odd first game of the COVID season. So it's been a great time. So, KT, it was awesome. Are you going to be there? Are you going to make it Tuesday?
No, I won't be there Tuesday.
So Mike's going to have to fill in on Tuesday. That's going to be a good time. If you listen to me and Mike call a game, please tune into this one. It's going to be great. So this is Scott Fryer for Kevin Thompson, Mike Minarski. Thank you very much for tuning in, for listening, and we will see you Tuesday night. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow morning
So this is interesting. Before we go off, Scott. So they can't obviously shake hands, right?
They're going to wave to each other?
So they all lined up across
and then waved
midfield, and then they just waved to each other about 10 yards apart.
They did the volleyball game.
Yeah.
So tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. on GSPN and SNSN, we are going to be calling the Griswold boys varsity lacrosse game at home versus. Soccer. Thank you very much. Soccer game versus
football.
God, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Football.
I got to eat. Versus St. Bernard's. I've had a rough day. So thanks for checking in. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.